Where the hell's Charles? I told him to have the limo here when we arrived.
We're early. We made better time than I expected.
Oh, well, thanks for the flight. Both ways.
You're welcome.
Sorry, we won't be able to give you a ride home, Luis, but it's a little out of the way for us. I have things to attend to.
That's ridiculous.
No problem. Thanks for picking me up here.
If you're sure.
Yeah. Oh, damn, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to break that.
It's all right, Luis. I mean, you pushed me out of the way when your father pulled that gun. You were only trying to save my life.
Well, still, I'll get you a new one.
Shut as if you could afford it. Alistair gave you that. It's antique silver. It's priceless.
What?
Nothing. Thanks anyway. But I never really cared for it that much anyhow.
I'm going to see if I can find Charles. Are you coming, Sheridan?
I'll catch up. Look, Luis, there's something I've been meaning to say to you since Santa Fe. But I haven't been able to find the right time to. And now that we're about to say goodbye...
You look so serious. What is it?
It's about you. How I feel about you. I feel bad about what happened in Santa Fe.
Oh, you mean finding out my old man's really a lowlife who walked out on his family? Don't give it another moment of thought.
Look, Luis, don't act like it doesn't matter. I know it must hurt.
I just can't believe he's so completely different than the image I had of him as a kid.
And you're absolutely certain that it's him?
Now, look, all the evidence is circumstantial. But everything I've seen and heard in New Mexico says that this creep is my father.
Even though you didn't recognize him?
I was just a kid when he took off. He didn't have a beard back then. He was totally clean-shaven. But your brother recognizes him right off. Well, even though I don't trust Julian Crane as far as I can throw him, his memory as an adult carries more weight than mine as a child.
How are you going to break the news to your mother?
Beats me. I mean, how do I tell her that the man that she loved, married, and had children with is nothing more than a gun-toting, gutless drunk? I mean, if I can hardly accept it, how's she ever gonna believe it?
Let me go with you.
Thanks for the offer, Sheridan. This is something I gotta do myself.
But your mother...
Yeah, it's gonna be tough on her. But she needs to know the truth. That the man she knew, or thought she knew, isn't coming home.
I just keep thinking about how strongly she defended him. No matter what Julian said about your father embezzling money from Crane Industries, she just wouldn't have any of it.
Well, she never saw the side of him we did in Santa Fe. He had guilt written all over his face. That damn creep never deserved a decent woman like my mother.
Well, good grief, Sheridan. I can't imagine what more you and Officer Lopez Fitzgerald could possibly have to discuss after you spent all that time together in New Mexico. Charles has the car outside. We're waiting to leave. You coming or not?
Welcome home. Sorry to keep you waiting, man.
No problem, buddy.
Hank, I don't think you've met my brother Julian. Julian, this is Hank Bennett.
Bennett.
That's right. I'm Sam's brother.
How nice for you. I'm leaving, Sheridan.
I'm coming.
Hey, wait. About that date you owe me.
I haven't forgotten. Give me a call. Good luck, Luis. If you need anything.
I'll let you know.
Just how low in the food chain have you descended in your search for a dating partner?
I think I'm in love, man.
I wanted to tell you what was going on before I left, but... I mean, you were so caught up in all your plans to get away with Gwen, and I didn't want to burden you with my worries.
What were you worried about?
I discovered that Martin Fitzgerald disappeared the same night that I saw the body under the sheet in the living room.
Yeah, but I thought it was just a nightmare.
I know, and Julian tried to convince me that the body never existed, but when I heard the coincidence, I couldn't help but wonder.
Wait, you were afraid the body was Martin Fitzgerald's?
That I had killed Pilar's husband. That's why I had to go to Santa Fe, to see for myself if Martin Fitzgerald was there. Because I knew that if he was alive, then Julian was telling the truth, and I never killed anyone, and it was all just a nightmare.
Well, tell me, did you find him?
Yes, but he got away. Poor Luis. He's been through such hell.
Because of his father?
Well, not just that. I mean, having me along wasn't exactly a picnic. We got caught in a mudslide.
Oh my God, Sheridan, you all right?
I'm fine now, but at the time, Luis had to strip off all his clothes and get under the blanket to keep me warm.
He what?
Calm down, Ethan. I came down with terrible chills and a fever. Luis thought I was going to die. I mean, not only did he save my life, but he was a perfect gentleman. You know, I have to admire him. He showed great emotional strength dealing with his father.
Do I detect a softening where the bane of your existence is concerned?
Not at all. It's just that I saw another side to Luis. I mean, we're not even going to be friends after this.
Well, I'm glad that you finally put your nightmare to rest.
Me too. But I feel guilty. I mean, finding Martin Fitzgerald alive sets me free, but it means terrible things for Luis and his family. Well, enough about me. I want to hear about your romantic getaway with Gwen, but stick to the PG-rated parts only.
I'm still not sure you want to hear about it.
Are you kidding? I'm dying to know. So, did you pop the big question?
Yeah, I did. But you turned me down.
I don't believe it. What's wrong with her?
It's not all her fault. By the time she showed up at the cabin, Teresa was already there. We were asleep in front of the fire.
Together?
Yes, but not the way you mean. But it looked pretty bad.
Well, what was Teresa even doing there?
My father had sent her up to the cabin to get me to sign some business papers. There was a bad snowstorm and she got stranded.
Did you explain this to Gwen?
Yeah, we tried. And it might have gone over better if she hadn't heard the part about me greeting Teresa in the buff.
Ethan!
Hey, you know, I mean, it was dark. I was expecting Gwen. Look, anyway, Gwen finally realized that she jumped to the wrong conclusions, and she came here to give me another shot. Teresa was rubbing my neck.
Don't tell me. Gwen must have gone ballistic.
She wouldn't listen to a thing I said. She tore out of here angrier than I'd ever seen her before. And when I finally caught up with her, I asked her to marry me again.
And that's when she turned you down. She must feel so terrible.
You know, normally she's so sane, but when it comes to Teresa, she just loses it. And she's convinced that Teresa's after me and that I'm falling for her.
Ethan, tell me the truth. Is it possible that Gwen's right?
I can't believe you'd ask a question like that, Sheridan. Of course I haven't fallen for Teresa. I love Gwen.
I thought so. I just wanted to hear you say it.
I just hope tonight puts an end to all her insecurities. I mean, once she sees Teresa with her boyfriend, she'll realize how crazy this all is and finally accept my marriage proposal. And we'll set a date and it will be a great Christmas all around. Hello? Yeah, she's right here. It's for you. Hank Bennett?
Hi.
Hi. Listen, I hope you don't mind me tracking you down, but you didn't answer at the cottage, so I figured you stopped off in the main house.
That's exactly what I did.
You're probably tired after your trip, so I thought I'd seize the moment before you change your mind. Is there any chance you'd be up for an espresso at the book cafe?
You certainly don't waste any time, do you?
Not when it comes to you. Say yes, and I'll even throw in a chocolate eclair. What do you say?
Why not? I'll meet you there. Bye.
So what's going on with Hank Bennett?
He's nice, and we have a lot of fun when we're together. But that's it. It's all very casual, nothing heavy. I better get going. I want to change before I leave.
Okay. Have fun.
Thanks.
I'm glad you're back.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Luis?
I've seen that look on a woman's face before.
Hank, I didn't see you come in.
It's how they look when they're thinking about a lover. Who is he? A boyfriend you miss?
I don't have a boyfriend.
Well, that's good news then. Maybe if I play my cards right, you'll let me apply for the job?